A look there at a sold-out crowd that's been whipped into a frenzy. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. Just think of the Giants and Reds in the 2012 series, or way back in 2001, the A's and the Yankees. Remember that? It can happen. So you can bet that these guys would love to finish the series off right here and now, so they can take a few days off and relax and maybe watch a little baseball.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Boston Red Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Steve, what's the focus for this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, how about come out here and just swing for the trees? This is a great hitter's park, and you might need a big showing out of your offense to give them a chance to win. So this is the place to do it.
Clay Buchholz gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
And with that, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Sure, guys. Some of the things that Xander Bogaerts does at shortstop, absolutely incredible. He's got a ton of speed, allows him to cover ground, arm as good as anybody at the position, and his instincts allow him to get better and better as he gets more experience.
Striding into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Buchholz gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, these guys got to be coming into Game 3 here feeling pretty darn good about the situation they're in. They were favored to win this series. We all know that. But they took care of business at home. The momentum right now clearly on their side. And I think it's going to be really difficult to beat these guys 3 straight games to take a series away from them now.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Well, you know you're off to a good start when you've got a guy shaking his head one at-bat into the ball game. You know, and if he can keep these guys off balance throughout, he's going to leave a lot of guys shaking their heads before this is through.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond. And he misses with it, ball 4, so it's a 1-out walk here in the top of the first.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Number 30 will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off to Schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
And you know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and 1 out, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting that.
Adrian Beltre will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing.
Keeping an eye on him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald, just like most other umpires, he'll miss a couple here and there, but his strike zone never seems to be too outrageous.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll be off the green monster in left. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So it's a scoreless first here for Clay Buchholz. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Eric Karros, who you focused on.
Yeah, when he's going good, there are few guys as fun to watch as Hanley Ramirez.
He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. He knows how to stay within himself and come through in the clutch.
Martin Perez is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Rangers will align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, you know, guys, Shin-Soo Choo is really just an average corner outfielder. And at the major league level, that means he's pretty darn good. His offense simply overshadows his defense. That being said, he has the ability to make some jaw-dropping plays, which he's proven to do in the past.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Standing in now, Dustin Pedroia. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. And it's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Xander Bogaerts will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just 1 game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
Runners on first with 1 down. Up high, 2-1 now.
And I think for these guys now, as they come into this ball game, you got to look for your leadership and say, all right, we lost the first 2 on the road, but now we have to take care of business at our place. We're back home now. We've got great fans behind us. They're not going to give up, so we just have to go out there and pretty much.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out.
Well, it doesn't work out for him this time, but even in this first inning, they're showing everybody that they're not going to be a conservative ball club. You got to like a manager that's not afraid to take chances out there, especially early in the game.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. After one, no score. Rougned Odor will lead things off here for the Rangers, to be followed by Elvis Andrus on deck. Buchholz is ready. Here's the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit here to open up the second.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Hard liner toward short. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
And after a relatively quiet first inning, the number 5 and 6 guys strike for back-to-back hits here to start the second. Let's see if they can cash it in.
Coming to the plate now, Prince Fielder. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Another base hit right there. Their third hit in a row, and now the bases are loaded here with still nobody out.
Number 19 will get his first cuts here. Asked to challenge him here. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
And he's come back with 2 in a row, but I wouldn't be all that convinced he can throw a third.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Sends it in the air to deep left field. Holt ranging back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
And you know, he might wind up being just a little disappointed there with the bases loaded and nobody out. But the sacrifice fly does get at least 1 run home, as that run will score from third base.
Into the box, Bobby Wilson. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, but he can't make a play, and it's off the monster. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Shin-Soo Choo will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
And they fooled him with the changeup in his last at-bat. I got to believe you go after him again with that changeup.
Here's the 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Ian Desmond has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
Pedroia relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rangers 2 and the Red Sox nothing. David Ortiz strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Hard liner to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Ortiz is on his way to second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Batting fifth.
This is what you got to do right here. Your guy just gave up the lead. You're down by 2 now. Make something happen here leading off the inning. He does exactly that as he gets into second with a leadoff double.
Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on its drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Travis Shaw will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Runners are at first and third with none out. Still 2-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Too high, ball 3.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, just a 2-seam fastball. You'll see the movement here. It works back toward the inside corner, and he picks up strikeout number 3 so far.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
And that's a good job in that situation. You love a base hit, but hey, the bottom line is you've got to produce a run, and he did.
Brock Holt set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. 2 out with a man at first. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We played 2 full. It's the Rangers 2 and the Red Sox 1. Number 30 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here the last 2 pitches.
Buchholz has his target. Here it is on 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Third baseman number 29.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the put out.
In now, Adrian Beltre. And that misses for ball 4.
And once they fell behind in the count, I think this is a case where they just say, look, you're going to have to fish for something because we are not going to just lay one right in there for you. Probably not a bad decision against a power guy like this.
Digging in, Rougned Odor. He reached on a single in his first try. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
And you'd like to think that a 2-out single would score your guy from second, but this ball was just hit too hard, and he's forced to hold on at third base.
Into the box, Prince Fielder, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's 2 walks now here in this third inning. I mean, it seems like he's having a hard time picking up the catcher right now.
Number 19 steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
Swing and a missed good pitch, and it's full now, 3-2.
You know, sometimes big pitches come very early in games, and this is going to be a big one here.
Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Three-two with the bases loaded. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Ryan Hennigan digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Mookie Betts will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
And you know, I think we're starting to see, now that he's got some major league playing time under his belt, it's starting to come a little bit easier to him. He's starting to drive the ball, and he's starting to drive the ball with authority, too. And this is case in point as he winds up on second with a ringing double.
So striding in, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lined back over second, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And he is in there.
The shortstop, number 2.
Xander Bogaerts steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Runners off for second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. Relay to fielder. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Wilson is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Buchholz into the windup. 1-1 pitch on its way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Bradley going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will make it there as he starts the 4th with a leadoff double.
Well, he does it again. His second double of the ball game now. And I'll tell you what, this one wasn't too far away from being a home run. But you'll see it stay in the ballpark as it's off the wall, and he stays hot with another extra base hit.
Stepping in now, Shin-Soo Choo. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. Bogaerts has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, center fielder, Ian
Ian Desmond comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe this game isn't tied if it weren't for that. I mean, double plays are such huge rally killers.
Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Boy, and right here, just a ground ball is going to get you a run. And more than that, it gets you the lead in this game. So you've got to find a way to put that ball in play.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Desmond is retired, 2 down now.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. He's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Number 30 will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. And you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Texas. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. David Ortiz is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Full count, here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. If he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on. Right on the inside corner. That's a tough, tough pitch.
Standing in now, Hanley Ramirez. Very high, 2-1.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1.
And obviously, this guy's a dual threat up there with the speed and power. You don't want to walk him because he might be stealing on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball right here because he might jump the yard on you.
Smoked on the ground, left side. Backhanded. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Well, here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when we saw it live, and I'll tell you what, it's still tough to tell from that angle. We're going to have to see what the dugout decides.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Rangers have elected to.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. Now the ruling on the field is safe, and it probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to overturn this call and call him out.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Into the box now, Travis Shaw. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Number 25.
And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Jackie Bradley Jr. digs in here, having earned an RBI on a sac fly in his first plate appearance. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily.
Keeping him close.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Definitely has his attention.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It's high, but he comes down with it to make the tag as he's caught stealing at second, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down quietly. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Adrian Beltre heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And the pitch on 2-1. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Rougned Odor will stand in. Sacrifice bunt his last time.
Yeah, a well-executed bunt his last at-bat, but obviously this time he's swinging away.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the series. And the Rangers have taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
And with Prince Fielder lurking, we'll see a left-hander get up in the bullpen. In now, Elvis Andrus. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit to short. A barehand play by Bogaerts. Got him.
Whew, no problem. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Stepping in now, Prince Fielder. Right side and right into the shift. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now a 3-2 Ranger lead. Leading off the inning, Jackie Bradley Jr. as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
That's a ball.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. High and deep to right center field. Desmond racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting,
Brock Holt is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of
the fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole and right. Around first, heading for second now. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
And if you're going to work away with a 2-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to hold the lead. And another foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
And this is a 2-seam fastball with a little bit of life to it. I mean, they'll often run east to west or vice versa depending on the pitcher's handedness. He just had no answer for this one.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. The tag, and he is out. Red Sox leave 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Carson Smith will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Carson Smith.
Number 19 will dig in, hit a sacrifice fly earlier. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bradley on the run. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
Now back. Catcher.
Just a fantastic catch out there by the outfielder. And the one guy that's more excited about it than the guy who caught the ball is the pitcher. He knows that that one could have been extra bases.
Into the box now, Bobby Wilson. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. Drilled on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The right fielder, number 17. Shin-Soo Choo.
Digging in now, Shin-Soo Choo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they still lead it 3-2. Dustin Pedroia will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Under it is the left fielder. 1 out. Xander Bogaerts will stand in looking to turn things around. He's struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start.
Nope, not doing much to help the cause so far, guys, but there's still some ball game left.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Andres fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting number 34, designated hitter, David Ortiz.
David Ortiz ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strikeout.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Good at-bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
Hit hard, but right into the shift. And that's through for a hit.
Well, you get a good hitter in a fastball count, he'll know what to do with it. Heck, he's probably a .500 hitter when he gets a 3-1 fastball in the zone. That's almost too easy.
Hanley Ramirez will be the batter. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Well, 2 singles isn't necessarily an eye-catching performance, but hey, I'm sure he's feeling just fine about it.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Ian Desmond is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Payoff pitch on its way. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, getting that first out is always critical in a 1-run ball game. And they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
Number 30 to try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far.
Yeah, he's definitely been scuffling so far in this one, and you've got to have a short memory in this sport, guys, or else games like this will eat at you for weeks.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And you'd like to say good job there, good eye, but in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Three runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Grounded down the third baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Rugner-Odor will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
Strikes to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And now on 3-2. Do you put any thought into sending the runners here with 1 away? Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Junichi Tazawa will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
36, Junichi Tazawa.
Elvis Andrus will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now.
Well, you know he's feeling good at the plate, so he's already got 2 hits in this game, looking for another one.
Here's the 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Boy, a big strikeout there right out of the bullpen. That's not an ideal spot to come in either with the bases loaded, but he gets the first half of the job done. And now, with 2 away, he's got a decent shot at getting his guys out of this.
Standing in now, Prince Fielder. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley sprinting after it. And the inning is over. Rangers threaten, but leave them loaded. They're up 3-2. We'll dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Number 25, center fielder,
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in. He flew out his last time up. 1 out, nobody on. Squared that one up just a little late. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it, the left fielder. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Brock Holt steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 2 out, nobody on. Here it comes on 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone. So that's a good job just to lay off.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Liner towards second, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Yeah, tying runs on base now with 2 outs, and who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the catcher, Ryan Hannigan. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
And that one is a called strike as he's rebounded to run it full now. 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 3-2. Number 19 will step in. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice fly thus far.
Well, not an entirely unproductive game for him. A sacrifice fly is as good as a hit, if not better, in my opinion, because you score a run.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or 2 away.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, it's always important to get that first out. Put that offense on their back heels.
Bobby Wilson will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, out of the bullpen, he's faced 4, struck out 3. That's what you want from your relievers. You want them to come in and go right after guys, and that's just what they've done.
Shin-Soo Choo stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Sean Tollison is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Sean Tollison.
Mookie Betts will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Chopped in front of home plate. Gonna be a tough play. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Dustin Pedroia comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runners back. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
And with the tying run on first, this is a bad time to lose the handle on one. But nevertheless, this will move him up 90 feet to second. And now just a simple ground ball to the right side could put him in excellent shape to tie this ball game up.
No one out with a runner at second. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Smart baseball right there. It's amazing how often this thing gets fouled up. You got the go-ahead run at second base. Nobody out. Your first job has to be to get the guy to third base, and he's able to put this ball on the ground to the right side to move that guy up 90 feet and get some high fives in the dugout.
Xander Bogaerts will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2. A key pitch coming up right here.
And with 2 strikes and a base open, you've got to know you're not necessarily going to see a strike here. So make sure you don't give away the at-bat by chasing something out of the zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chu on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
When he steps to the plate, he knows exactly what he's got to do. This one's deep enough to get the job done, and that ties up the ball game.
Stepping in, David Ortiz. He singled his last time up. One and one, here it is. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. Beltre has it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. On to the 9th now in Game 3, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Ian Desmond will now lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, maybe a little frustrated after that last call didn't go his way. Now, he's got to make sure he doesn't lose him here on 3-2.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Stepping in now, number 30. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Wow, he's got that bender working now. That guy was in knots up there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
And he's feeling it out there now. I mean, that is 5 straight guys that he struck out now. His defenders may as well come on into the dugout and take a break because they're not even needed out there now.
In now, Adrian Beltre. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rangers set down in order. Still tied 3-3. Hanley Ramirez strides in to lead us off here in the bottom of the 9th inning. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw. Hit to first. Fielder has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Number 25, center fielder,
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in. He flew out his last time up. 2 out, nobody on. Shot toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Yep, there's your potential winning run on first base. 2 outs. Now, at least you've given yourself a chance. A ball in the gap here has the potential to be a game winner, so we might see a no-doubles defense out there now.
Brock Holt has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I've got to expect them to be playing what's called no-doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield, play deep enough.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Rougned Odor is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Now to the plate, Elvis Andrus. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. 1-1. Here it comes. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Betts is over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And that'll bring in the slugging first baseman, Prince Fielder. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. Holt on the move, and this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The batter, number 19.
I almost got him to go around there. The question will be, did he break the plane? And show motion says that's awfully close. You know, I don't know if you can definitely say either way, but he's going to take first base regardless.
Standing in now, number 19. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
I love a guy on the mound that will pitch with some emotion. He's not out of this inning yet, but he feels like he's locked in. Did you see his reaction after that strikeout?
Into the box, Bobby Wilson. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Grounded to short. Scooped up. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. Score remains tied at 3-3. Josh Rutledge is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
And here you go from behind the plate. This is a good angle to show how that four-seam fastball will rise at the end. And that's a pitch that's awfully difficult to get on top of.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Dustin Pedroia strides in, grounded out his last time through. Set, here's the 3-1. And the count will be full. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
That's a good at-bat there. You know, sometimes in extra innings, guys start to chase because they're getting tired and frustrated, and they're looking for one big hit. That's not the case here.
Xander Bogaerts will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the two-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Big spot here. First and second, two men gone. And here's the still dangerous left-handed bat of David Ortiz. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul. 1-2, here it comes. He got him, and the go-ahead run will be left stranded at second base. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the two walks. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Number 7 is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 7.
Shin-Soo Choo comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Shaw is there. He's got it one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Ian Desmond digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Wow. You know, neither team really seems to want to take command of this ballgame. I mean, this is right for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Number 30 will dig in. A hat trick already to his credit in this one.
Yeah, you know, the golden sombrero kind of sounds like it could be a good thing. But in baseball, it means you're not having a good day at the office. And he's at risk of that right here.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Holt ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Koji Uehara will come in and pitch now.
For the Red Sox, number 19, Koji Uehara.
In now, Adrian Beltre. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Rangers on top here, 4-3. Hanley Ramirez will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down a run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
Sam Dyson will come on now, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home. Hanley Ramirez will step in now with his guys down to run here in extra innings. And gentlemen, I think we've been here before.
Yeah, they were able to overcome a deficit once before. Now, can they get lightning to strike twice?
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Travis Shaw struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. One out, nobody on. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Jackie Bradley Jr. is on deck. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Just hung in there on that one. Bases are empty, one man out. High pop-up. Fielder is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Number 25, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie Bradley Jr. gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Left fielder looking up. Gone! Over the monster for a home run. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. His second home run of the series, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Into the box now, Brock Holt. Here's a high pop-up. Beltre is there for it. And that's the third out. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 11 innings in the books now, and we are tied 4-4. Rougned Odor will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Now batting number 1.
He is fired up as he heads down to first base. He is now the go-ahead run, looking to put his team ahead.
Into the box, Elvis Andrus. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Well, I think this is going to wind up working pretty much like a sacrifice, but I don't think that's what he had in mind. This wasn't a show early and make sure you get it down kind of a bunt. He was trying to beat that one out, but a good throw is going to take care of him.
Prince Fielder digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Uehara pauses, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. There is Pedroia. throw to first and plenty of time to get fielder for out number 2. Number 19 will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Struck him out, and the potential go-ahead run is left stranded at third. Rangers leave 1. Still all square at 4 apiece. Number 7 steps in now. Up high, 2-1 now. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Odor under it to put it away for the first down.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder
Mookie Betts will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
There you go. Now that potential winning run is on at first base. I don't think they'll try to bunt him over here either. Not with 1 out already. They'll be open for a gapper to try and end this right here, right now.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first, and the runner back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out.
Well, that's just your classic 0-2 changeup right there. And what he's trying to do there is to get that hitter's aggressiveness to work against him. And he just goes fishing in the dirt for a bad pitch and an easy punch-out.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Back in standing.
Just checking.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. In there, 1-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
In front here is Bogaerts as he drives this one foul down the left side. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close.
Simple throw over there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Strike 3, and the potential winning run laid waste. The inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. Score remains tied at 4. Bobby Wilson steps in to begin the inning. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Ground ball left side. Shaw fields it cleanly. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, everything looked okay here on the pickup and transfer, but then you see him just fire this thing straight into the box seats down there. That's going to be scored in E5 and a lucky souvenir baseball for one of the fans.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo. Hit hard, up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
0 for 5? Say hello to 1 for 6. Talk about a much-needed base hit. Now he can sleep tonight.
Ian Desmond stands in here trying to get off the schneid. He's 0 for 5 so far.
Yeah, it's been a rough one for him, but he's got to let it go. You know, 1 for 6 is, what, 167 points better than an 0 for 6. And I'm not even sure how he did that math so fast.
Mitch Moreland will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now and still nobody out. Grounded to the right. And that is through for a base hit. And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely.
Nice job right there, hitting with the runner in scoring position. He just gets out in front and yanks this ball right through the hole. And that'll score that runner easily from third base.
Standing in now, number 30. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Chopped toward the second baseman. A barehand play by Pedroia. On to first, and they get the double play.
And that's a huge double play there from a pitcher's point of view. You've got a run in against you already. You're still in trouble with 2 on and nobody out. But now you can at least take a breath out there and try to work out of this with just 1 run scoring.
Adrian Beltre strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played, close game, so that's a big run down there.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Hit to third. Shaw is up with it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. Texas is out in front. 5-4. Mitch Moreland will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 18, Mitch.
Leading off the inning, David Ortiz. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Down by a run, Your guys need you on base any way you can get there. Now you got to shrink that strike zone down and not go after anything that's not right there for you.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game.
And you'll get a good look at the grip on his two-seam fastball. You grip it along the narrower seams on the baseball, and that gives it that running action you don't see on the four-seamers.
Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman,
Travis Shaw stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And the Rangers have cleared their first hurdle. They're headed to the AL Championship Series.
Well, you know, their work is not done yet, but they've done what they needed to do up to this point. And they take care of business here to punch their ticket to the ALCS.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the AL Division Series on MLB The Show.
for a ball.